Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Bobby. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Bobby. For those of you that this is your first time, I'm a part-time reseller in Northern Virginia, and I do a lot of thrift store pickups, storage unit auctions, and then just about anything else I can get my hands on. Some retail arbitrage here and there. So welcome to the channel, and let's go ahead and get right into the video. Okay, so not really excited to make this video, but I think it's a learning experience for a lot of people, including myself. I recently just got a negative feedback, and it kind of hit me pretty hard. Here, I'll show you real quick. So as you can see, I have only one negative feedback. I have a neutral as well, and I'll get into that here in a minute. But basically what happened was I sell these letters. Let me go get them. I sell keyboard letters. This is an Apple computer. Apple doesn't formally sell their keyboard letters, and I bought this broken laptop. It has no drive in it, nothing, and I sell each letter for roughly about $5.99 each. The space bar and other bigger buttons go for a little bit more. And what happened was the person got it. They said that it didn't fit their computer, and I failed to respond. So what I should have done, first thing, was first respond. I was a little annoyed by the fact that I put the model number, I put the computer name, I put everything in there that they needed to know. So if they had that computer, it would have fit. And because they bought something that did not fit their computer, they wanted to return it. Yes, I offer free returns. However, I must have been going through some time. This was 3 weeks ago. I don't know what was on my mind. Maybe I was working on something in my day job that kind of annoyed me a little bit. So I didn't respond. And then after a week went by, they went ahead and, reached out to eBay. I tried to fight it. Didn't work. So just something to think about, when you're selling stuff that is very particular, and if you offer free refunds or not, or free returns I should say, that then warrants a refund. You just got to think about that kind of stuff. You got to be very responsive. You got to know what you're talking about, and then don't let anything lapse. I think that was my biggest problem. Ironically, I had another item later in the week that had to be returned. I responded right away, and that person returned the item without a problem. I was able to give them the refund. They were happy. I was happy. So now I'm stuck with this negative feedback. I did go through eBay and ask them to go ahead and remove it, because in the past I have done that and it's worked. But they came back literally within an hour and basically said, no, you're not getting that removed. It was an automated message, so it wasn't a person. I do want to call them and try to use my leverage of how long I've been selling and how many items I've sold. So that is going to happen sometime in the future here, probably tomorrow, because I'm not working tomorrow. So I'll probably do that tomorrow. But for the most part, it was pretty sour for me. Like I said, I'm a little disappointed still. However, I took 2 weeks off. July 4th week, I took off, spent some time with the family. Then my birthday was the following week, and I just said, you know what? I'm just gonna. I continue to do sales. I didn't go to the thrift stores. I didn't do anything else. I did do one storage locker because my partner did bid on one. We won it. I went there and cleaned it out. Didn't do a whole lot of listing, but this past week I listed a bunch of stuff. I actually made a couple of trips to the thrift store. I plan on doing about 3 trips tomorrow, or 3 different stops tomorrow. So I'm getting back into it. It was definitely difficult. However, a learning experience. And I hope that no one else has to deal with that. I don't really think that the negative feedback is going to impact me too much. I'm at 95.5%. Let me see. I'm at 95.5%. Right there. it shouldn't really impact much of my sales. I'm still getting, active users. I'm getting some purchases here and there. I think there was about a week where things didn't really sell for me, and I was wondering, but a lot of my Facebook stuff kind of made up for it on Facebook Marketplace. I was selling quite a bit over there. So what you need to think about, again, is just make sure you respond. Maybe work with the buyer. And 9 times out of 10, you'll probably come out with a resolution that works for both of you guys. That 1 time out of 10 that it doesn't, you just need to go straight to eBay, talk to them, and try to figure out what they're doing. Sometimes people are trying to pull a fast one, and that's something you need to be aware of. I've had situations in the past where people have received an item, say it's broken, and they said, just send me a refund and we're good. And I'm the kind of person that says, okay, well, I'd appreciate it if you send it back. I will pay the shipping to get it back, and then we're all good. A couple times this year so far, when I've now increased my volume of sales, that people have come back and tried that. And when I asked them to send it back, they said, you know what? I think I'm just going to keep the item. It's doable. So I'm not going to say that they were lying about it, but I don't know the truth. They asked for a refund. I tried to get the item back, and they just said they'll keep it, and they don't need a refund. I hope this helped you guys a little bit. I hope that you guys are going to do all right with your sales, maybe better than I am right now. However, just something to think about, and don't be afraid to bring eBay into the issue or into the case that's opened. The good news is they can read all of your conversations, and at the end of the day, it's a human being making the decision. It's not just a computer. And so that's what I kind of like about eBay, and that's why I plan on calling and just trying to, get that one negative wiped. Let me go ahead and go over the neutral. So that was a mistake by me again. Someone had purchased something from me. I had said it was in excellent condition. When they received it, it was a toy figurine that was played with, and he claims that there was a few scratches on the chest of the figurine. Instead of reaching out to me, he just went ahead and left me in neutral, and then sent me a message after the fact. Him and I talked about it back and forth, and I said, listen, I'm sorry, you're right. I should have paid attention to how I listed it. I didn't. However, if you had reached out to me prior, I probably would have worked with you and tried to make it right. He said, yeah, I'm sorry I didn't do that, and unfortunately I can't go back in time and do anything, and what's there is there. But the fact that I got a neutral and a negative within the same month doesn't help me, I don't think. But I'm going to continue to go ahead and plug forward and see what happens. So thanks a lot for watching this video. I hope that you guys learned something. I hope that you know now kind of how to deal with negative feedback or even try to avoid negative feedback. Looking forward to doing my next video. I'm going to release some of the video of me going through that Savers type store, and then also kind of give you a rundown of the stuff I bought there, as well as some of the other stuff I picked up that day, which was pretty good. All right, guys. Well, thanks a lot, and I will see you guys later.